So last night I got a call from my congressman, Jamal. I live in Westchester. He's very close to where AOC is. I originally helped him get elected. I mean, I didn't do much. I do canvassing. I go around to the houses. I do some phone lists. I've done it my whole life. Like since I'm 14, I've been actively involved in politics. My parents were involved in politics. I had a grandmother that was very involved in Brooklyn politics. It's in our blood. We're one of those families. I've always felt it was my civic duty to help get elected the people that align with your same political beliefs. I feel it's a civic duty, just like jury duty. Went to American University. I did an internship at the Democratic National Committee. I was very actively involved when I was in college. Anyway, so they called to see if I'm going to canvass for them again. And I had just been watching TikToks all day, and I'm like appalled about what's going on. And it just came over me, and I just went, I'm done with politics. It's a farce. My eyes are wide open. It's a scam. These people do not work for us. They work for the special interest groups. They work for the corporations. They definitely don't work for us. When my president, the man that I voted for, can't come out and just be against burying babies alive. It's a farce. So anyway, so the kid's like, well, can we put you down? And I'm like, no. And he was like, yeah, but Jamal's a good guy. And I'm like, yeah, he's a product of a single mother. He worked in education in the Bronx. And let me tell you, I substitute teach in the Bronx. You got to be good. You got to be a good person to do that, because you just don't make that much money. And you got to be a good person. I said, yeah, but give him 20 years. He'll have blood on his hands just like the rest of them, because they do not work for us. And they do not have any power. They have no power over things like this. So I'm done pushing along this scam. I'm not saying this like it's going to help, because I don't think it's going to help. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I mean, I raised the Gen Zs, so I have some hope in the Gen Zs. They're different. I have one. They're different. And these Gen Alphas, they call them the honey badgers. I mean, they're going to have to be the honey badgers to deal with what's going on. But me personally, the 64-year-old woman sitting in a broken down old car, because I'm broke, I'm done. I realized why I stopped being active in politics when I was talking to this kid on the phone. I was like really active when I was in college. I mean, and I come from a generation that was just awful, okay? We weren't the boomers, but we're not the Gen Z. We're kind of like stuck right in the middle there. I was born in 1960, and none of my friends were interested. I was always doing rants, and they were always rolling their eyes and like glazed over. I always had to keep it completely separate from my social life. But why was I involved? I was involved because I believed it. And why did I stop? I stopped because I owed money for my car insurance. And then I got married and I got a mortgage. And then I got sick. And it took 20 years to get a diagnosis because I have an autoimmune disease, which is primarily a woman's disease, and they don't put much money into it. So I was sick all the time. And then I went, oh my God, this is by design. It's by design. They want us sick and they want us broke so that we can only think about what's right in front of our faces. And we don't think about all those abstract things. It's by design. This is on purpose. And I just won't be a part of it anymore. So I tell her to the kid, and I don't know if I'm going to get a visit from like some federal office or something, but I'm like, burn the whole MF thing down. Burn it down.